Officers have pulled Will's body out of the river. All 4 kids are heartbroken. Mike can't contain his grief and blames everything on 11, calling her a liar, for she'd insisted Will was still alive. 11 is lost for words and on the verge of tears. The chief breaks the devastating news to Will's mom, but Joyce is convinced the dead boy isn't her son. She says she'd communicated with Will through the lights just an hour earlier. Back then, Will used flickering lights to signal yes that he was alive, yet he couldn't answer questions like where he was, so she wrote the 26 letters on the wall, placing a light bulb above each one. When she asked Will where he was, he used the lights to respond, "Right here." Joyce was confused. She was the only one in the room. But she had no time to ask more, for Will spelled run. The monster burst through the wall, and Joyce ran until she bumped into her oldest son, who'd just returned home. She tells the chief she's communicated with Will via the lights and a monster has crawled out of the wall. But no one believes her. They think it's a hallucination from the agony of losing her child. At dawn, Joyce and Jonathan go to the morgue and see Will's body through the glass. But Joyce insists it's not Will and refuses to sign for the body. Jonathan begs his mom to stop acting crazy, saying a funeral will let Will rest in peace. But Joyce is certain Will is alive and determined to bring him home safe. They argue on the street and part on bad terms. Little do they know, the chief has learned crucial info from the medical examiner. Will's body was delivered and autopsied by 6 state troopers, no town coroner involved. The chief immediately tracks down the trooper who first found Will's body. The trooper admits someone deliberately led him to the pond. Just as he's about to say more, a car pulls up. The trooper flees. The chief realizes something's fishy. In Mike's basement, 11 uses her telekinesis to mess with a walkie-talkie. Soon, a boy's singing comes through. Mike recognizes Will's voice and is certain he's alive.